समझ नहीं आ रहा अपने सैलरी इंक्रीमेंट का क्या करूं।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स के एसआईपी का टॉप अप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
क्या? समझ में नहीं आया।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स का एसआईपी टॉपअप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
अब समझा।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.
Think of an opposition leader calling militants shaheed or martyrs. You could trust the right-wing ecosystem to jump to their feet and label him as anti-India and anti-national. Or they would simply label him a part of the Tukre Tukre gang, someone who sympathizes with those who wanted to disintegrate India. However, there was no such outrage when Maharashtra Minister and senior BJP leader Girish Mahajan said as much and more earlier this month at the Damdavi Takshal Sikh seminary, once headed by General Singh Bhindrawale. Mahajan called the army's Operation Blue Star a black day. He called those killed in that operation shaheed or martyrs. Mahajan then went on to draw a parallel between the Indian Army's actions in 1984 and Afghan ruler Ahmad Shah Abdali's invasions of the Golden Temple. BJP leaders, including Atal Bihari Vajpayee and L.K. Advani, had supported Operation Blue Star. Advani, in his autobiography, My Country, My Life, wrote that the BJP had ultimately forced Prime Minister Indira Gandhi to, quote unquote, use the military and liberate the Golden Temple from its anti-national occupants, unquote. But Girish Mahajan, like many others, may contend that it's the Advani-led BJP's history, much of which had changed in the Modi Shah era. In August 2023, Prime Minister Narendra Modi made a sharp departure from the government of India's and his own party's stated line on Operation Blue Star, calling it an attack on Akal Takht. And I quote him here, "It was in Mizoram that Indiraji acquired the habit of using the army against own people." Unquote. That was Prime Minister Modi speaking in the Lok Sabha. He alleged that civilians had been attacked by the Indian Air Force in 1966. The fact is, in Mizoram, the Mizo National Front, MNF, had declared independence from India on the 1st of March 1966. It wanted to capture the army and paramilitary bases. The idea was to raise the flag of an independent Mizoram for at least 48 hours until Pakistan raised their cause in the United Nations. Indira Gandhi ordered the airstrike to prevent the MNF from overrunning the Assam Rifles outpost in Aizawl. PM Modi was probably not briefed properly about why the Indian Air Force did what it did in Mizoram, or he got swayed in his own rhetorical flourish. Be that as it may, the fact is that Prime Minister Modi has not repeated these charges again. He obviously realized that casting aspersions on an army or air force action, even to blame Indira Gandhi, is never smart politics. Dragging the armed forces into politics never goes down well with the people. This is where Girish Mahajan went over the top. Making martyrs out of the militants killed in an army operation is going too far. And comparing our army operation with Ahmad Shah Abdali's attacks only makes it worse. So why is the BJP not condemning his remarks or not even distancing itself from them? Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis even defended Mahajan, saying that his remarks should be seen in the context of the 1984 anti-Sikh riots. Why has the BJP, which wears nationalism on its sleeves, chosen to condone his remarks then? Because it fits into the party's ambitious political agenda in Punjab, where it's largely seen as a Hindu party. Two states that were ravaged most by the partition were Bengal and Punjab. It took the BJP 8 decades to finally gain power in Bengal, despite the trauma and travels of a vast majority of the displaced people from Pakistan. Punjab, therefore, has to be the next political frontier for the BJP. In February, when everybody was busy in West Bengal, Assam, Tamil Nadu, and Kerala elections, PM Modi was at Dera Sachkhand Balan near Jalandhar on the occasion of Guru Ravidas Jayanti. Dalits constitute 32% of Punjab's population, the highest proportion of the scheduled caste in any state. 6 weeks later, in the middle of intensive campaigns in 4 states and 1 union territory, Home Minister Amit Shah was addressing a Badlav rally, a rally for change, in what appeared to be the BJP show of strength in Moga, Punjab. On Monday, BJP National President Nitin Nabein returned to Delhi after a 3-day tour to Punjab. UP, Uttarakhand, Goa, Manipur, and Punjab go to polls on February-March next year. The stakes are high as the BJP is the ruling party in the first 4 states. Why then are top BJP leaders spending so much time in Punjab, where they are supposed to have a very little stake? The BJP remains a Hindu party in Punjab, where Hindus constitute 38.5% and Sikhs 57.7% of the population. That's why the Shiromani Akali Dal confined its erstwhile alliance partner, the BJP, to 3 out of 13 Lok Sabha seats and 23 out of 117 assembly seats in elections. After its split with the SAD, Shiromani Akali Dal, in 2020, the BJP secured 6.6% votes in the 2022 assembly election. It won over 18% votes in the 2024 Lok Sabha election, coming second in 3 constituencies, Gurdaspur, Jalandhar and Ludhiana. So what's giving the BJP so much hope that leaders such as Modi and Shah took time away from major battlegrounds like Bengal and Assam to kickstart the party's campaign in Punjab? The fact is that despite all its expansive reach across regions, the BJP has not been able to have a chief minister in a non-Hindu majority state. There is just one exception, albeit technically, that's Manipur, where Hindus outnumber Christians by about 0.10 percentage point. Punjab has a much tougher demography from the BJP's point of view. Yet the BJP remains confident. And a quote here, "We will not have any tie-up with anyone in Punjab. We will fight on 3 core issues: lack of governance, drug menace, and conversion," unquote. That was a top government functionary recently talking to some of us journalists. Since its Jansangh days, the BJP has never been a very significant player in Punjab politics. In 1952, Syama Prasad Mukherjee offered the support of 2 Jansangh MLAs to the Akali Dal-led UDF government in Pipsu, that's Patiala in East Punjab States Union. The communists supported it from outside, of course. Incidentally, the Jansangh and the communists were also on the same side in their support for the Akali Dal governments in 1967 and 1969. Much had changed since then. The Aam Aadmi Party emerged as a principal political force, with the Shiromani Akali Dal and the Congress struggling to reclaim their respective space. AAP dominated the recent civic polls, indicating that its political rivals have not made much dent into its support base yet. Incidentally, the Congress had also swept the municipal polls in Punjab a year ahead of the 22 assembly election, which propelled the AAP to power. The Akal Takht recently pronounced CM Bhagwant Mann anti-Guru and anti-Khalsa Panth, which has somehow cleared the pitch for the AAP in the run-up to the elections. It can only take solace in the fact that the Congress and the Akali Dal seem to be still caught in their own internecine battles. But is it good enough for the BJP to dream big in Punjab, given that PM Modi's appeal was always limited in the state, and the spectre of Delhi border agitations against 3 controversial farm laws still haunts the BJP? But think carefully about the three issues the top BJP functionary identified. Misgovernance is an issue that resonates as much in Punjab today as it did in Bengal. Bengal was not like Urta Punjab, but the young boys and girls walking like zombies day and night does trigger a sense of chaos, helplessness, and exasperation that one felt in a party society like Bengal, albeit in a different sense and for different regions. An issue the BJP has identified in Punjab is conversion. Mazhabi Sikhs converting to Christianity in different parts of the state has irked the Shiromani Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee, SGPC, as much as Valmiki Hindu changing their religion sets alarm bells ringing among fellow Hindus. Nobody knows the scale of such conversions. Just as few knew the facts about the Ghuspetiyas or infiltrators in Bengal, it can evoke insecurities about identities and cultures, if not necessarily jobs and livelihoods in any social group anywhere. Punjab is no exception. The BJP won't mind at all if the SGPC and Hindu organizations feel the same way. To cut the story short, the BJP is doing in Punjab what it does in most difficult political terrains, clutching at the last straw if it has to. From wooing the minority Hindus to reaching out to the Dalits through Modi's visit to Dera Sachkhand Balan, and making an outreach to the Sikhs through Girish Mahajan's Sahid militants remarks, and by making a Jat Sikh, Keval Singh Dhillon, its Punjab unit chief, the BJP is leaving no stone unturned. If the Akali Dal chief Sukhbir Badal notices the potential and comes running for an alliance on the BJP's terms, well and good. If not, the BJP can always hope for the best in a four-cornered contest. Even a hung assembly would not disappoint the ruling party at the center. That's all from me in this episode of Politically Correct. Thanks for watching.